This week, we're going to focus on critical thinking and how it applies to AI and how those can be brought together in the process of drafting and completing your first essay, which is an evaluative essay incorporating the use of artificial intelligence. So we've already started the process of talking about what AI is and what it's not, and appropriate uses and inappropriate uses. One of the keys to engaging with AI ethically and appropriately is to apply basic critical thinking skills. So one of the lessons this week is on the barriers to critical thinking. I also teach a 4-week, 1-credit course just on critical thinking that is available once a semester. And so I'm borrowing some of the principles from that course and applying them here to assist us in talking about how we take critical thinking and AI and use them together. So first of all, what I always encourage students to do is, before you do anything else, when you're sitting down to write a draft of an essay, do your basic research, choose your topic, all of that stuff, and then actually write it yourself. Write the essay as, whether it's a draft or just a start, write it yourself before you even engage with AI. And then you can provide AI with what you've written, and you can write prompts that will engage AI just the same way you might engage a tutor at the CEI Tutoring Center. Now, I'll tell you, I'd rather have you work with a human tutor than with AI, but for the purposes, especially for this assignment, try it this way. Put your draft into an AI large language model and then ask it, evaluate this essay for, and then include whatever your destination is. You might include some of the instructions that are part of the assignment. You might be thoughtful, as we've already talked about in week 1, about how you use your prompts. Another way to make sure that you are engaging with AI appropriately and productively is basically to not trust it. What I mean by that is investigate what AI tells you. Sometimes AI is just going to, and Grammarly is a tool that helps you correct errors in spelling, punctuation, etc. Grammarly is an AI-based program too. But what you want to do in this case is once AI has responded to you, check it out. It might have just focused on grammar, spelling, punctuation, that sort of thing, but it also might have suggested facts you might use, etc. Do not just plop that in there. Make sure that what AI is telling you is relevant and true, and you can find the original source. Work on using your critical thinking skills, and we will talk about those in other lessons this week, on creating prompts that are specific enough. And I've already addressed some of that in the first week. And then, with all of that information, take a moment and reflect. Your final essay for this course will be a reflective essay, and we're going to dive deeply into reflection as part of that process. But of course, reflecting is just kind of taking a deep breath and thinking through, how does this flow together? Is this where I want to be? Does it reflect me? Does it sound like me? Is it me fundamentally? And then do your revisions accordingly. That process will engage both the tools that are provided through AI and your basic ability to think critically and apply your human skills to the process.